All right, y'all, look at this. My man. The girlies at church last night were gassing me up, blowing me up. I have not needed to throw up this entire pregnancy, and that was the first time I felt like I was about to throw up. I don't know what it is, but it's by this company, Boppy or Boopy or Boopy, and it's supposed to help with when you're breastfeeding. I think it goes under your arm, like a, you know, when you're at the why am I breathing so heavy? You know, when you're at the in the pool, like the little floaty. I don't know. It's $40. That's what I do know. The dollars wasn't making sense. So when I saw she had a free one, she said, "Yeah, my friend's pregnant. She didn't need it." I said, "Girl, I'm not above it." And she just put me on to an app called Buy Nothing, okay? We about to download that tonight. We about to have everything we need, okay? I'm not above it. Save the coin. We got diapers. We got wipes. Now we got this. I missed out on a diaper pail, but I'm going to catch one. One of them, I was like, ooh, it looked like it done been through some things. It done seen some things. But that next one is mine. All right, y'all. I really just came on here because I have the cutest co-pilot with me. And I just had to get him up here. Look at the boy. Okay, so right now we're heading to the park. What is today? 18 weeks and 4 days. We're heading to the park right now. Because Pepper, you want to go to the park? You see Daddy right there? Daddy's right in front of us. He's right there. You see him? He's checking his phone. He's not paying attention to us. Anyway, we're going to take him to the park, and then we're going to finally go look at this apartment again and choose the final, like, this is the apartment we want to apply for. It has been, Saturday will make 2 weeks dealing with this application. Like, what is going on? So we're going to look at 3 places just to see and be sure. And then I'm going to choir rehearsal because I'm going to sing on Sunday. But what I really came here also to say is that I told Adam today, and I was inspired by my girl Shantae's video because she's expatting, and she was like, I don't want to cook anymore. And I was like, yo, I don't think I ever wanted to cook. Like when I was doing bodybuilding, it was easy because you just like eat to survive. You're not like trying to thrive with it. You're not like, I'm not trying to be Chef Boyardee by any means, Chef Roble, but I really do not enjoy cooking. Like it's not a pleasantry of mine. I just like to get in and get out. And it's something I want to be excellent at because there's certain things like I'm so meticulous, type A, proactive, and cooking is not one of them. So I told Adam today, I don't want to cook anymore. He was like starting today? And I was like, no. When I get back, you got 3 weeks. I don't want to cook anymore. And then he was like, so do I have an option? And I was like, you can go get a 9 to 5. And he was like, well, what if I just said I didn't want to work anymore? And I was like, well, technically, if these companies weren't sending you jobs, that's kind of what you're doing. He was like, you're right. He was like, but I need a menu and so I have time to prep. I was like, oh, if your girl will get on Canva and make you a full menu, ingredients, and everything. So we're going to see how that works out because you're going to have to be cooking for me soon anyway. We might as well start now. But I don't know about y'all. Put it in the comments, but I'm just not interested. Like, I do want to do like little baby cookies and like little, you know, pancakes with smiley faces and stuff like that. Like, I'm into that. But for myself, and he won't let me cook for him anyway. He don't like nobody cooking for him. So for myself, I'm like, nah. Right, Pepper? Who you want to cook for you, me or Daddy? Daddy, I know. All right, y'all. 18 weeks, 5 days. What's up? I forgot to tell you, I'm about to head into yoga. I was not going to come, but I worked on my website today from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So your girl's going to take a break. But the girlies at church last night were gassing me up, blowing me up, talking about 5.5 months. Where? You tiny. Well, butter me up and call me a biscuit. Facebook Marketplace item number 2. We got the Fisher Price Grow With Me bathtub. Oh my gosh. For free. Free 99. And you know my mama old school, so she like, newborn. Everything needs to be new when they're born. I'm like, no, definitely. Okay, y'all. Hey, 18 weeks. 6 days. Oh my gosh, 19 weeks tomorrow. What? I just finished not too long ago my second doula appointment. We talked about epidurals and planned and unplanned C-sections, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I've never been more queasy. I have not needed to throw up this entire pregnancy, and that was the first time I felt like I was about to throw up. It was just a lot of information, and hospital stuff still makes me queasy, even though I love my hospital. But I'm still so glad I have a doula, because there's no way in hell I could have did this on my own. Absolutely not. I threw my keys down the trash. All right, y'all, look at this. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man. All right, let me give y'all the brief breakdown of what happened earlier now that everybody is calm, because Adam was about to crash completely out on me. He was so upset. Okay, basically what happened is we were moving, and so I was trying to be helpful. We had 2 bags of trash, 2 bags of recycling. I was going to do the recycling, but it had glass in it, and I was taking Pepper out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take out the regular trash. So I guess when I went to tie the bag, the keys fell in the bag of trash. So then I put Pepper's leash on the side, and then I throw the trash out. Grab his leash, and we roll out. We get all the way to the front of the building, and I'm like, I don't have the keys. So I have to use the code on the phone and everything and get upstairs. Looking around, I don't see these damn keys. Now, granted, the house is a mess, but I'm like, I didn't go far. I got up, put my shoes on, grabbed his leash, and rolled out. So now I'm like, I think I threw it down the trash. Not thinking it might be in the trash, but just outside of it. So I go downstairs with the little step stool, and I move one of the trash bags that I could reach. Nothing there. I randomly see this guy in the garage. I'm like, hey, would you mind just checking this other bag, just moving it? He moves it, nothing there. Obviously, I'm not going to have this stranger get in the damn trash. So I move on. I'm just like, whatever. I go upstairs. I call my favorite mechanic in the world, and I'm telling him what happened. And he's like, okay, well, you can call the dealership. If they say 500, 600, say, never mind. If you can get it towed here, we can take care of it. And I was like, okay, I'll call. I also have AAA. He's like, oh, call AAA, see what they'll do. So I just go straight to AAA. They're like, it'll be $325 with the $60 discount. It'll be $2, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pay the piper, bite the bullet. So I call them, and they're bringing a guy all the way from, like, I don't know, Panorama City or something. So the guy gets here. As he gets here, Adam is coming out of the trash room. And I'm like, he was already going in to look in the trash. He left the gym early to look in the trash. And then he's like, do you really think it's in the trash? I'm like, yes, I know it's in the trash. So I asked the guy, can you wait 10 minutes? Adam changes his clothes, grabs some, like, gardening gloves, gets in the damn trash, y'all. In the trash. Said he stepped down and it was just, like, wet and sludgy and gross. Luckily, 2 of the ends of the bag had ripped on my way to throw them out, and the keys fall out the bottom of the bag. So there would have been no way. We'd have had to literally take everything out of the bag. And so he saved me not only that, like, $265, but our key fob is like another $80. Plus I would have had to redo these 2 keys. Needless to say, he was hot, but I was like, oh, my man, my man, my man, my man. So I'm probably gonna have to give it up tonight. It's just gonna be what it is. Good morning, y'all. It is 19 weeks and 2 days, or 1 day. Tomorrow's the big one. Big ultrasound. Straight from there, fly out to Sacramento. I'm feeling good. I was able to, once I packed up my voiceover stuff in my walk-in closet, that gave me space to pack more stuff in there, and I'm gonna do more of that tonight after I hit the club. I'm going to a day party, belly out and all. I'm excited. Why's this person got their hand out though? Oh, he's spraying water down the front of his car. what are you doing? I'm gonna feel better once I go through everything tonight, and like everything that I'm leaving, I want it in one section. So if I'm selling it, Adam could, you know, drop it to people downstairs and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Yesterday, my mom was back on that. Oh, blah blah blah's here, and they don't know. You wanna tell them? No, I don't want to tell nobody no more. If you don't know, then you don't know. I'm like, whatever. It's my mom. So. And it was her birthday yesterday, 2 days ago, so sure. So we go to tell a family friend, well, it's about time. I said, actually, it's all in God's timing, not man's. She goes, I know that's right. She's like, well, how's all the morning sickness, the throwing up, the feeling horrible? I said, honestly, I just felt a little ache, but I'm good. She's like, oh, so you haven't gotten to it yet? No, I think I'm over the hump. Well, no, because when I had blah, 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 I had this and I had that. I said, well, baby, favor ain't always fair. But here we are. After that, I was like, Ma, I'm serious. I'm not telling anybody else. Don't call me. Don't call me. Because the last person was like, you ain't feel the baby kick yet? Don't do that. In today's episode of things you don't tell people when they're pregnant. Oh my gosh, you're getting so big. I had a feeling. I wasn't going to say nothing. And here you are saying something. Everything other than congratulations. Oh, I didn't even acknowledge that I'm in a do-rag right now. Going back to my New York roots. Don't call it a comeback. It's not even. See, now that's disrespectful. I can't do y'all like that. If you from the East Coast, you already know. The line gotta be in the center. You gonna mess up your waves, bro. Even my own masculine energy makes me laugh sometimes. Anyway, I had a dream last night that Adam was up until 6 o'clock in the morning, giggling like a schoolgirl, watching stuff on his phone, knowing I had to be up for church, but did not wake me up for church. And that I was running late because I'm going, oh, I didn't even say that. I'm going to church right now for choir. I'm singing in the choir today because it'll be my last day till, I think, September maybe. And I was like, you didn't wake me up? And then he's trying to talk to me, and I'm walking around. I'm like, babe, I am late. Trying to, you know, you be trying to text somebody or do something, it'd be taking forever. And then I woke up and realized it was a dream. I think in the middle of the night though, he was eating pretzels like a freaking mouse around the house, and I'm like, bro, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Take yo to sleep. Anyway, last full day in LA. What's up, y'all? Your girl is outside. First of all, do not adjust your screens. She's outside. The melanin is popping. The fit is fitting. She don't got a hold in her stomach for nobody. And we about to go to a day party with the bestie, David, per usual. If we're going to be outside, we're going to be outside together. Because when we be ready to go, we be ready to go. So I parked in Puerto Rico because I refused. We already paid $35. Oh, okay, stray cat. We already paid $35. I refuse to pay another $20 for parking. Not when I can get my steps in, because your girl hasn't seen a gym in like 4 days. Adam's like, you want to go to the gym today? I was like, what is a gym? I forgot. But I'll get back on it on Monday. Tomorrow night, maybe. Oh yeah, because they have a gym in the building at my hotel. So yeah, I know I go to Sacramento tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing another travel vlog, but first of all, it's an hour flight. So to do a like second trimester travel, it's kind of like, meh. So I think I'll just wait till September when I'm like 24 weeks. Because then it'll really be second trimester and I'll be going cross country. Because right now, going to Sacramento is whack. So. But we'll see. Oh, I just got hit by a tree. Child, I thought something done fell on me. Anyway, let's go see what this party is giving. They got us here early. Apparently, you have to pay $5 more to come later. I was like, honey, I will come early and I will leave early. Irish goodbye, like nobody's business.
Okay, let's go.
Today is 19 weeks and 2 days. And we're getting the big anatomy ultrasound where they check everything, make sure the eyes have made it to the front of the head. Did y'all know the eyes and the ears be in other places and it makes their way to the front? Very interesting. I guess that's good. It's good they don't zoom in too much. They'll just see an eye at the back of the head. But I was just telling Adam that's how I know I have really good insurance and I'm at a good place, because I hate hospitals. I hate going to hospitals, even if it's for like a good thing, like a baby or something, somebody else's baby. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But this one, when I come in, I feel peaceful. So let's hope it stays that way. All right, y'all, here we go. Adam couldn't come in, unfortunately, so I'm on my own. Okay, so he told me to go to the bathroom because he said my bladder was starting to get full, and to walk around because we need the baby to face forward so they can look at the heart and stuff. Right now, they're facing my back, which he said is fine because he got a lot of pictures, but you need them to face the front. All right, y'all, with my 3% battery, let's check out the spot. Okay. So we have kitchen. So this is a 1-bedroom, I guess, studio. Normally, in the 2-bedroom, I had a full stove and oven. That's all right. We're gonna make it work. Fridge, desk to do my work or to eat. That's not work desk. Here's where I can chillax, watch some TV, stretch. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna be looking at a building. Correct. And then here's bedroom. Okay. Hey, tired girl. Bathroom. It's giving you the bare bones situation. We love mirrors. Ooh, that's gonna be tight for my stuff and my voiceover stuff. That's gonna have to come out. Those gonna have to go up against the wall. So it's cute or whatever, as Shantae would say. Let's see what this. I feel like I'm getting more building, but let's see. Yeah. More officina. Okay. It's all right. I'm going to still have it open anyway. All right, y'all. So one thing to know about me is I do not like to go anywhere and not unpack right away. So that's what we're doing right now. We've pretty much gotten everything where it needs to be, but now I got to organize. So first thing I do when I go anywhere is start unpacking. I cannot have just bags. I can't live out my bags. That's just not my ministry. Call it Virgo, call it type A, call it whatever you want. It's my prerogative. So just getting my books all together on the desk. I signed up for a yoga class, y'all. Prenatal yoga, because I was like, it's on a Monday. Monday's the only day I have off. If I don't test it out today, I'm going to give myself a reason to not do it tomorrow. So, to do it next week. So I'm like, let me just get on it now. I totally forgot, so I'm glad that I set a reminder. So right now, the second thing I do is get my Instacart. So Instacart should be on its way right now. I might miss it because I'm planning to leave about 6:10, and it says it'll be delivered between 5:54 and 6:24. I'm hoping they have a refrigerator downstairs because I'm not trying to have my meat sitting out there for no hour and some change. So we'll find out. I'm going to call them in a second. I was going to go check out where the gym is, but I don't have time. I have not had enough food. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have not been eating right the last 3 days. I haven't been to the gym in about 4 days. Like, who am I? Oh. My child should be so disappointed because I pride myself on living in the gym and eating well, and I have not been doing either. It's not even like I'm eating poorly. I'm not eating enough. Like, I'm not eating junk food. I'm just not eating. So I just need a nice, healthy salad. I need greens. My stomach is like, baby. So I have to go and get... Do I start with the top of the day? I need to because once I get out of yoga, I'm not gonna retell the story. So I'll save this for a second. But basically today, Adam and I got up early. I got up at 8 o'clock. I had like a lot of stirring going on. I think it's because I feel bad that I left Adam to, well, I do and I don't. I feel bad that I left Adam to the bulk of the move. Like he's doing all the physical moving. I feel bad about that. But also I don't feel bad because a lot of times, even though he does the physical, I handle so much of the other stuff in our day to day that he doesn't even realize I handle, so he doesn't have to. And so I think it's also good that he deals with that a little bit. So I feel bad. So I just woke up kind of like, ugh, feeling a little icky about it. So I got up and I tried to like really put everything in boxes that was mine, like make it as easy for him as possible. So after that, I realized I didn't take Pepper out. And now we've got to go get this 20-week, even though I'm not at 20 weeks yet, but whatever, 20-week ultrasound, the anatomy one. So we get there at 10:56. My flight is at 2:50. So I'm like, okay, we have time, but let's not get cute about it. We don't go in until about 11:20 because it's an X-ray plate. So for the future, when you go to get that ultrasound, it's not in the OB section. It's in the general imaging X-ray section where everybody in the club getting tipsy trying to get an X-ray. So the lady calls me in, little volunteer. She's cute. I'm talking to her so much, I don't realize this woman is laid up in the hallway on a stretcher, looking like she is dead. She ain't got nothing plugged into her, but she looks like she is just sleeping with the angels. I'm like, what is going on? But whatever. So we go in, and I'm waiting. I take video, as y'all saw. Doctor comes in. You know, it's kind of like if you've ever gone to sell clothes somewhere, and they're like, they talk to you the whole time to make it not awkward as they're like, oh my gosh, yes. And then they're like, I hate this. That's kind of what was happening. So he was talking to just kind of break up the silence and awkwardness. But baby, we started talking about healthcare. And he said, I know with all this going on, it makes you think, is this who we voted for? Are you speaking French? Because it sounds like we didn't vote for the same person. I said, you know what? You got your hands on my prized possession, so I'm gonna shut up. I just didn't say anything. I was like, and he got the hint, and we moved on. But basically, the long of the short is, the baby was facing my back, like, nah, I'm good today. I'm actually okay. I don't need to be seen. And then was facing side-ish, like profile, but like kind of like this, making us work for it. So y'all, I have to go back because he has to have every picture perfect, he said, in order for it to be approved. So the main thing we wanted to make sure was that the baby was healthy. That's all I cared about. So going back is whatever. I just wanted to make sure toes were on feet and fingers were on hands. You know what I'm saying? So once I found out that was that, I was like, okay, whatever y'all trying to do, wherever y'all need me to be, I'll do it. So they're supposed to hit me up, and I'm hoping I can go the same day that I go in for my monthly checkup. That would be amazing because I'm not trying to go twice if I don't have to, unless it's on a Thursday, because then I can go get my fresh strawberries. So that happened. We got home. Pepper is going ham. He is so upset. Still didn't get to take him out yet. So then Adam's like, I'll take him out. So I get all my stuff. I know my bag is over 50 pounds. I'm well aware. I've lifted enough 50-pound weights to know this is hitting 60. So I get there, lug my stuff upstairs because I know if I go to the people in the front, which I normally would do, I know it's not going to work out because they're going to say it's overweight. I got to start taking stuff out. So of course I go. Child, I'm starting to pull this pregnancy card every chance I get. So she was really nice, but she still made me go through my stuff. So then I organized everything. It was 59 pounds, like I assumed. But she let me just rearrange stuff and we made it work. Flight was chill. My phone was dying. I never took my phone charger off of the bed. So my phone charger is still there at home. So my phone is just running down 17, 16. So I just turn it off and I go to sleep on the plane. The plane's 45 minutes. So y'all, I get to the airport and I'm like, oh, my bag is here before everybody else. Okay, but where's the handle? The handle is, she's swinging around the pole like a stripper. She's just swinging. So I go to the information lady and I'm like, excuse me, where do I go? You know, if they messed up my bag. And she's like, oh, to be honest, I don't think they're going to fix it because it has to be damaged stuff on the inside. And I'm like, what? How would you know if there was damage? If everything looked fine on the inside and I go home and see there's damage, I mean, on the outside, and I go home and find out there's damage on the inside, it's too late for me to make a complaint. She's like, but I don't know, just go check. So I go in and they're like, oh no, we'll take care of you. So basically they're like, well, it's still usable. For who? You think I'm gonna turn that thing sideways and carry her? Absolutely not. Pregnant or not. And then so she's like, we can give you $100 travel voucher. Girl, where am I going? After this, I'm home. Well, I am going to New York, but I already bought that ticket. I'm home. No, I need a new bag. I gotta get home with a bag. Like, what are y'all talking about? So then you could tell she's like not new, but one of them people that's just there to collect the check. So she's not trying to make your life no more convenient. So probably her manager or whatever comes over and he's whispering something to her. And then she's like, oh yeah, we can get you a bag of equal value, but it'll be a generic brand from, I don't care. This bag is so jacked up. You can't tell it's Kenneth Cole. I don't care. So she's like, we can get you one. It'll just take 10 business days. I'm like, that's fine. I'm here for 3 weeks. Let's go. So she gave me that. So that's what that paper is. And that's what I got to work on tonight. Don't we love that? And now, so one of the ladies, the production assistant, picked me up. Was perfect. Great conversation. A good kiki. Got here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I can be a bit of a travel snob when it comes to the space. Now, last time I was here, Ricky, sorry, this should not be 9 and 40 minutes. I hope I'm keeping you entertained. Last time we were here, we had a 2-bedroom. So like I said, we had full kitchen. And then I'm moving, I'm grooving, and I'm like, where the drawers at? Am I supposed to use these? Lord of mercy. Then they just put this little drawer thing in the closet. And I was like, it's just 2 shelves. Do y'all know how much, y'all see all these shirts? There's at least 15 shirts here. Because your girl's not trying to do laundry. First of all, communal? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. My stuff don't be touching no communal clothes. We've worked too hard. We've come too far, Savannah. Not doing it. So I'm like, I'm just going to bring enough clothes that I don't need anything. And if I absolutely need something, I will go buy it. I am a woman of convenience. I have worked too hard. So it's really cute. I'm grateful. Don't get your girl wrong. You know, I'm not trying to be all like that, but I'm being a little like that. So the space is now to my acceptance. I'm not going to say to my full liking because I still need to set up my kitchen, set up my voiceover space, set up my makeup and everything. But it's enough that I can leave the house and when I come back, feel good about myself. So thank y'all for coming to this TED Talk. I will see y'all in 3 seconds, but it'll probably be tomorrow. All right, y'all. I just got here. I see it, the route. I'm just going to walk through this grass, and I'm hoping that they open because it cost me $13 to get here. I'll be real mad if it's closed. Here we go. Doors open. All right, y'all. Let's take a short walk up to the park till it gets dark. Yoga was excellent. First of all, it was a sister, okay? And I was kikiing with the Uber guy because he was like, what's this place you going to called The Root? Sounds like it's like a Afrocentric food spot. I was like, no, baby. It's a yoga studio. But it's so cool. It's a pre- and postnatal yoga studio. Like, that is their whole, like, sole purpose. And I was like, yes, we need this in La La Land. I would totally go. And I would love to go back, but baby, not for $24 round trip. And then I just spent $32 on dinner. I have food, but I need to take my time and cook it. And the way I'm set up and baby set up, it's time to eat, honey. So we'll be good for tomorrow. But today And we get free breakfast, so I'm good. So I ended up coming over here to get food, so I'm waiting. It's that 15-minute wait. But it was cute because my Uber driver out here, they speak mostly, a lot of the Uber drivers and like people I see speak mostly Spanish, but they speak English. So I was practicing a little bit. I was a little nervous. I needed to warm up. So when I got in the car, he was playing Karol G. And I was like, oh, I love this song. I practiced my Spanish to it. I was trying to be, not saying a little bit or whatever. And then when I accidentally, so the name of the place is Cafeteria 15L. And I said it in English, but with an accent. I was like, yes, I want to go to Cafeteria 15L. No, girl, it's Cafeteria. You got to know where the accent is at. But he laughed. We had a good key. And then he was like, oh, your Spanish is so good. And he said, tengo un bien día. Have a good day. I said, y tú también. He said, oh. And I got out the car, and it was this old white couple walking by. And they were like, hello. And I was like, hi. And they were like, you just look so happy. And like, sorry, my lip is ashy. See, this is why I started carrying my purse, because did I bring lip stuff though? I might have everything. I'm feeling like somebody mama already. Oh, I only got lotion. I need to put some lip stuff in here because the lips be dry, y'all, because I haven't had enough water. But she was like, you look so happy. And I was like, yeah, it's just a beautiful day to be alive. I made it here safe and sound. I woke up this morning, somebody didn't, and for that I got to say hallelujah. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm just sitting in this park on the corner from the hotel, which is across the street. I was gonna say, I don't want, the killer might know where I'm at, but by the time y'all watch this shot, I probably done push this baby out by then, who knows. So it's all good. But yeah, I put a few clips from yoga. It was cute, had a good time. And I probably won't go back, to be honest. Didn't I say I was gonna talk to y'all tomorrow? And it's the same day. I ordered mashed potatoes, a salad, and some salmon. $32. I got in that bed. I got cozy. I picked a show. I pulled up that food. Where the salmon at? I called. She said, I'm so sorry. I grabbed the bag before he put the salmon in. Luckily, it's across the street because your girl is ready to fight. Two of us are hangry, okay? Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the first day of rehearsal for In the Heights. I'm not sure if I'm doing a separate vlog, but let's see how it goes. Just got my first workout in. About to go test out this free breakfast. Sugar needs to eat for two. All right, guys, it's time for a little meet and greet. Oh my gosh. This is Sacramento. This is Broadway at Music Circus. This is where you enter when you come to see the show. That's the popcorn maker that I always make sure I make my way to. We love a good step and repeat. We love a good bar. There's the building, but today we're going in here to meet and greet and sing, y'all. We're gonna be singing. All right, y'all, look at that. Excuse me. This is Craig. This is Craig. He runs the show. That's for the latecomers for church.
Hi, I'm Renald Taylor. I'm playing Ensemble 4.
Hi, my name is Aurelia. I'm homebred and sorry, y'all, I'm slipping. Okay, so we're doing shoe fittings. This is the West Side Story outfits. This is rehearsal space. And look, we're doing a shoe fitting. Que rica. Okay, y'all, we are off and back to rehearsal. We only had to be there for 30 minutes for one more song, but I had to come home and eat lunch. And I feel so good. This is the first show that I ever did with the choreographer, and I remember the first day being so intimidated and like really following this hierarchy of dancer, singer, actor, and now I feel confident in saying she does it all, okay, and well. I'm in here belting for my life, okay? So, yeah, it just feels good to like release those labels that really other people place on you of like what your strong suits are, and if they are very obvious what's stronger and what's not, actually doing something about it. Like, I still don't read sheet music, but I read it much better than I did before. Yeah, look how cute this patio area is. This is where I'll be spending most of my time.
Hey, y'all, follow me. Follow me. Thank you.
This is my
So we
partner.
have couches on each side.
We were partners in 2019. In case you don't know, I'm a terrible follower, but I'm also an even worse lead, and I try to lead him. This is for my vlog.
I know.
Want to introduce yourself? Introduce yourself.
I'm Jaden.
Ooh, go ahead. Introduce yourself for my vlog.
What's up? What's poppin'? What's good?
What's good? What's
I'm
Gucci?
John Rodes and I play Piragua guy.
Hi everybody, I'm Iliana and I'm playing Carla.
Yeah, she is. Go ahead. Introduce yourself for my vlog. Hi.
Roberts.
Oh. Ow. Okay, she said from the Bay. Go ahead. This is for my vlog. This is the one that makes it all happen. Look, last but not least, the best of the best. Okay, y'all, this is wigs. This is clearly mine. Hello, we love a tight bang.
Really? We're switching?
Wig room. More wigs.
Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, this is where we do wardrobe. I finally have some dollars from the strip. All right, yeah, now this is the rehearsal space. Renelle's rehearsing for something. Who knows? Just turn around and everybody's here. It smells like cat piss. Like a cat just pissed right on that carpet.
God.
All right, y'all, welcome.
PTSD starting from all the running around.
So this is called the round because there's no backstage. We bring stuff up and down these aisles. You guys, it's me.
Literally could have just like moved the
Okay, y'all, welcome back. First of all, this is my new wig. Ow, get into it. Bust down. Okay, introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the wig designer for In the Heights.
And tell them where you're from.
I'm from the Bronx,
We're in the Bronx.
Co-op City.
That's crazy. What section?
3.
I'm from 2. The way she was talking, I said, hold on. She either Bronx or she's giving Harlem. I need to know where she's from.
What you call it? I went to 178.
Girl, I went to 178, 151, and 181.
I went to 181. Yeah.
Where you go to high school?
I went to Ursula.
Okay, I went to Clinton. Come on.
Small world.
I'm home. I know my people's was gonna be here, y'all. Okay, let me show y'all what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. You see that? I know you see it. It's gonna be cute.